Headsets are on. Strobe light is on. Area. Got the other aircraft spooling down behind us.
Yep.
Otherwise clear.
So one thing to be aware of is we don't want to be pulling pitch near another aircraft where the blades are spinning low. So 79 Zulu doesn't actually have a rotor brake, so their blades take long to
stop.
Yeah. Basically, the issue is if you blow downwash at somebody with slow moving blades, yeah, you can get tail strike.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean we can't start up because we're not going to be generating downwash with the blades at flat pitch, and by the time we're actually ready to start pulling pitch, they'll be stopped and gone.
Okay. Throttle is closed. Yep. Whoop! Clutch is engaged, blades are turning. Alternator on. We have oil pressure.
Yeah, and just close the throttle again so we keep it in 50 to 60 until the clutch light's fully engaged, or until the clutch light goes out.
Okay. Okay, 50 to 60. Circuit breakers are in.
Yeah, so we might as well get the avionics on now and we can start picking up ATIS and get our clearance.
2743. 2743.
Clearance we're back to 121.4 at least for the time being.
Yeah.
Sorry, 121.4.
To the white tank, then the south ramp, landing at the south ramp will be at your own risk.
1-4, white tanks to the south ramp, 67.
Oh, that's clearance, but that's not ATIS. ATIS is 127, sorry.
Yep, that's okay.
279.
So the channels are set up. I just programmed the channels in, so they're set up so you start off at ATIS, clearance, power, departure, alternate departure, Kalaloa ATIS, Kalaloa tower, Kalaloa ground, Oahu traffic.
Yeah. I just, sometimes I'm just not paying attention and I blow by it, so.
Yeah, no, that's okay, but I mean so you know that channel 1 is...
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
International Airport
Turn that up.
Information Papa, 1853 Zulu. Wind 040 at 10. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,500, 3,500 scattered. Temperature 29er, 2.19er. Altimeter 3003. Landing and departing runways 4 and 8. Expect ILS, RNAVV Yankee, or visual approach. Runway 4 left closed. Warning. Run.
They might just be changing it now.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and do the drop.
Honolulu International Airport AITIS Information Quebec, 1953 Zulu. Wind 060 at 10. Wind variable between 020 and 110. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,500, 3,800 scattered. Temperature 29er, 2.18. Altimeter 3003. Landing and departing runways 4 and 8. Expect ILS, RNAVV Yankee, or visual approach. Runway 4 left closed. Warning. Runway 8 left is shortened. 7,430 feet available. Last available exit at taxiway Yankee. Taxiway Echo between taxiway Alpha and taxiway Bravo closed. Taxiway Hotel between runway 8 left. And taxiway Alpha closed. Taxiway Kilo between runway 4 right and taxiway Alpha closed. Taxiway Romeo Alpha closed between taxiway Romeo Hotel and departure and runway 8 right. Gate Golf 3 closed. Land IE TACCAN out of service. South.
And let's go to 91. Quebec, right?
It was.
Okay. Honolulu clearance, this is helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo with information Quebec, looking for a Red Hill 2 departure.
Stand by.
So if you're not going to have your hand on the cyclic, just make sure it's trapped between your knees.
Copy Whiskey Bravo, all clearance, left rubber, state shoreline 6 departure, maintain out of below 500, departure frequency 135.4, 120240.
And helicopter at Whiskey Bravo, cleared out of Bravo, Red Hill 2, at or below 500. Sorry, missed that departure frequency, and squawk 0240.
Copy Whiskey Bravo, again, which departure you want? Do you want the Red Hill or the shoreline?
Red. I'm looking for Red Hill 2.
Copy Whiskey Bravo, Roger. Cloud Bravo, state to be the Red Hill 2 departure. Maintain out of below 1000, departure frequency 119.1, rest clearance minutes.
Okay, and we are cleared out of Bravo, Red Hill 2, at or below 1000, departure on 119.1, and same squawk 0240.
Copy Whiskey Bravo, read back is correct.
Cool, just make sure you actually put your call sign at the end of it.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I mean, I have had somebody kind of say, I need you to read back the whole thing with your call sign in the same transmission.
Okay.
Cool, okay. So yeah, he just thought we wanted to...
Shoreline.
Shoreline,
I could, yeah, he was breaking up too a little bit for me. Okay, so I'm going to roll up, let the governor take over.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I should turn off the friction first, hold on. Yeah, friction off. Okay, friction's off.
Clearance Magellan 600.
Magellan 600, cleared.
I'm switching to tower. There we go. Okay.
Magnum 2 forward island.
Magnum 2, how many towers speak to the prisoner hold?
Prisoner hold, Magnum 2.
Up there. Is that too loud for you?
Heavy Homing Tower, runway 4 right, clear flat.
So sometimes tower is pretty difficult to hear when we are here. When we get out there, it should be...
They can hear us.
Should be better, yeah.
Okay.
Won't necessarily be great.
Okay, warning lights are out. I'm going to go ahead and test the horn. So off the micro switch. Okay, good to go. Back down. Okay, lights out. Tacks are matching. Gauges are green. Fuel is okay. Ignition's on both. Frequencies are ready to go. Transponder. Reporting. Trim functions are off. Governor is on. Clear on the right and behind.
Okay. Cool. Let's just flick the landing lights and nav lights on as well.
Yep.
277, have a good day.
Lights are on.
On a 29er, traffic departing runway 8 right to
Wanna go ahead and pick up, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Starting inside, on a 29er.
Flight 228, Homing Tower, cross runway 8 left at Romeo Bravo.
Runway 8 left, Romeo, runway 228.
Little bit of movement.
On a 29er, contact departure.
Roger, on a 29er.
I just want to be ready because we are close to the fence. So
Right, okay.
No comments on your flying.
Magnum 2 remains east of all runways, landing at the south.
Okay.
Wind 090.
Come across to the left.
That's 14.
East of all runways, Magnum 2.
Don't swing the tail, I just want to come sideways to start with.
Okay.
Good? Cool.
Point 12, contact departure.
Point 212. Honolulu to Taiwan, Japan Air 782 Heavy. Pilot about 4 light approach.
Japan Air 782 Heavy, Honolulu Tower, confirmation following a heavy Boeing 782 on a 2-mile final, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Japan Air 782 Heavy, runway 4 right, clear to land.
United 1221, Honolulu Tower, cross runway 8 left at Romeo Bravo.
We'll get our pre-takeoff checks done before we call tower.
Okay.
Just then we're not rushed when and we're ready to go when they call us.
FedEx 77 Heavy, traffic upwind along the shorelines, a caravan. Approximately equivalent for the heavy Boeing 787, the landing runway 4 right, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, clear for takeoff, FedEx 77 Heavy.
Wind 090 at 8, gust 14.
Okay, lights are out, tax match.
Line 228,
Everything's looking
runway
good.
8 right,
We got
line
some
10
traffic.
Wait, traffic for landing runway 4 right.
8 right, line for wait, Hawaiian 222.
Yeah, so
Mahalo
that's our
710,
tax match, gauge greenhouse, fuel good, carpets as required. Wind's kind of a little bit quartering tailwind for us at the moment,
Right.
but it should be fine when we take off. So yeah, whenever you're ready, you can call.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for this truck. Let them go through.
Air New Zealand 10 Heavy, turn left at the end, cross runway 4 left.
Got Magnum landing, a no factor. Okay, and whenever you're ready, you can call them up.
Okay.
Air New Zealand 10 Heavy, turn left at the end, cross runway 4 left and contact ground.
To lift the end, cross 4 lift.
If you want, you can turn a little bit more into the wind as well.
Okay.
It's not going to be perfect, but...
Japan Air 782 Heavy, confirm, clear to land.
Japan Air 782 Heavy, affirmative, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Japan Air 782 Heavy, 4 right, clear to land.
Honolulu Tower, helicopter 9048, Whiskey Bravo, south ramp, ready for Red Hill 2 departure.
FedEx 77 Heavy, contact departure.
FedEx 77 Heavy, good day.
One flight, Honolulu Tower, wind 110 at 8, gust 14, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Let's just come backwards a little bit.
Okay.
So we are...
Helicopter 8, Whiskey Bravo, remain east of all, Honolulu Tower, remain east of all runways. Departure from the south ramp will be at your own risk.
East of all runways, depart at my own risk, helicopter 8, Whiskey Bravo. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and push forward.
Cool, just a touch of right pedal. Always hate flying past a jet with its engines running. You suddenly hear this horrible noise and like through the noise cancelling. It's like, oh god, is that something? Oh no, it's just a jet.
Line 228, it'll just be a couple of minutes to the flight of 4 in the overhead.
228.
Japan Air 782 Heavy, turn left at the end, cross runway 4 left, and contact ground.
Japan Air 782 Heavy, roll to the end and close runway 4 left and contact ground.
Mike Thai 11 flight, the Honolulu Tower,
That's
cross
pretty cool.
runway 8
It's a
left.
flight of 4 F-22s just doing a break over the runway.
Mike Thai 11 flight, affirmative, cross runway 8 left at Romeo Bravo, taxi to parking via Mike.
That would have been a cool photo if I'd had
Hawaiian
a decent
260,
camera.
Hummer Tower, cross runway 8 left of Romeo Bravo.
Cross 8 left at Romeo Bravo, Hawaiian 260.
Oh.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, contact departure.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, switching to departure. ATF departure, helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo with you, 800 feet, Red Hill 2.
Helicopter 948 Whiskey Bravo, ATF departure, radar contact.
I did get confused there. When I looked down, I saw 119.1 on the standby.
We're trying to do a little bit more on the hard.
My way to and at your discretion, descend maintain VFR 2000 and follow the through northwestbound. I'll call you turn for the downwind for runway 8 left.
Roger, our discretion down to 2000 and proceed in northwest. You'll call the turn for the downwind. All the way through.
Apollo 223, reduce speed to 120, then descend and maintain 4,700.
Okay, 120 on the speed, 4.7, Mahalo 223.
Crazy busy over at Galileo this morning. I think we had about 5 aircraft in the pattern at one point.
Maybe it was everybody from
Leaving
yesterday.
Honolulu Bravo, space radar service terminated. Squawk VFR frequency change approved.
And helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, squawk and VFR, changing frequency, thank you. Oh, sorry, VFR, there we go.
I still think that zipper lane thing is crazy.
Yeah, I hate it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's, I always go from town to the North Shore in the beginning of the day, so it's opposite always of what I do.
ATF departure, Blue 67, we are passing 500. Request turns at Fort Island and continuing to Harborview.
267, ATF departure, radar contact, and proceed as requested.
Fort Island and turns at Harborview, Blue 67.
Said Harborview.
I heard Fort Island though, I thought.
I thought he said Harborview for Fort Island.
Okay.
Put him somewhere in this track here.
About 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
All 223, descend and maintain 4,700. Sorry, 4,000, Mall 223, descend and maintain 4,000. Mall 223, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Mall 223.
Okay, I can see traffic over there. I don't know if that's blue. Suspect probably not, but
It's pretty far, yeah.
looks more like it's for Wheeler.
Yeah, maybe an Army copter.
267, leaving Honolulu Bravo, space radar service terminated. Squawk VFR frequency change approved.
VFR.
So he's actually behind us then.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
That was the
So he's probably going Ford Island, then Harbour View.
Right, right.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And approach model 223, we got the field inside.
Let's get the ATIS now, because we need to make decisions where we're going, whether we're going south practice or Carolina.
Okay. All traffic remain located northeast of midfield intersection. Reported unreliable. Avoid overflight of residential areas, Couple High School and Campbell Industrial Park. Advise on this contact EF Echo. Follow confirmation Echo time 1953 observation. Wind 130 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 29, dew point 19, altimeter 3004. Visual approaching use. Landing and departing runway 4. NOTAMs runway 48. Copy lights out of service. Runway 48. Approach lights out of service. Airport advisories Kalilo. Wind data from East House Command located northeast of midfield intersection. Reported unreliable. Avoid overflight of.
So, 130 is, unless we can get runway 11, which if it's busy is unlikely, then autos and quick stops are out for today, unless we go to the south practice area. So, I think perhaps we go to the south practice area, keep it a shorter flight, and we'll go up to kind of 2,000 feet and practice doing some longer range autos.
Okay, so should I start climbing now, or?
Yeah, well, let's contact Wheeler Tower first and just say that we're over Harbour View for the south practice area.
Okay.
2,000 feet and below.
263. All right. Harbour View. Okay, so sorry. Wheeler Tower, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
948 Whiskey Bravo.
Right,
yeah.
the full thing. Over Harbour View at 1,000 for the south practice area. 2,000 for maneuvers.
2,000 and below, yeah.
2,000 and below. Okay. Wheeler Tower, this is helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo, 1,000 feet over Harbour View. We'd like to go to the south practice area, 2,000 feet below for maneuvers.
And 948 Whiskey Bravo, Wheeler Tower. No reported traffic in the south practice area, altimeter 3004, report departure.
And we will report departure, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Yeah, let's just use a little bit of right pedal and we'll head over here.
Okay.
So,
and Blue 64 traffic entering the south practice area over Sugar Mill currently is a helicopter at 1,100 currently.
Blue 64, we got him on TCAS looking for him.
At least he has TCAS.
Have you got him in sight?
Whiskey Bravo
I
traffic,
do not yet.
3 miles south of the airfield. Southbound is a helicopter at 2,000.
And helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo has that traffic in sight.
And Blue 64, previous traffic had you in sight.
Has you in sight, currently south, Blue 64.
Blue 64, pre-check for good day.
Hey, the crew, thanks, Blue 64.
Cool, so I'm just going to take controls for a second. I have all controls. I'll just kind of give you a bit of a quick, I have all controls.
You have them all.
Show you kind of where we tend to operate out here. So, it's not a perfect practice area, but it's it does what we need to.
Okay.
We have a bunch of power lines out here.
Yep.
We've got another. So most of these poles don't actually have wires on anymore. These ones running down the road. But there are a couple of wires still standing, if I remember correctly. There are also wires running along the edge of that ridge line there. Where we often operate. I'm going to start. Keep full car heat up for me, please.
You got it.
Okay, I'm going to come right front, left is clear. And do a bit of a turn so you can see it a little bit better. Basically, just down this dirt patch with some
the circles.
Yeah,
okay.
that's where we do a lot of our operations.
Okay.
So I'm just going to come around to the right again. And we use some of these other little patches down here, basically anywhere that we feel that we can fit a helicopter in.
Okay.
So if we are doing practice force landings or whatever, we can we can have these fields or the golf course as our force landing option, but we're going to go around 500 feet above. The only time we're going to go down to those is if the engine doesn't come back online.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just have a look. So it does look like the wind's kind of coming from this kind of direction at the moment. We've got a headwind indication from the GPS, the ground speed, so that's cool. That means there are other things that we use to gauge the wind as well for when we're doing an off-airport operation, but I'm happy that we're still more 040. Blue is ahead of us. They're heading down along the freeway there. Cool, you can take all controls back, climb us up to 2,000 feet.
Blue South 4 north of Dole, 4 southwest.
I have controls.
You have all controls.
Blue 74, Willow Tower, southwest transition approved. Altimeter 3004, report clear.
Report clear, Blue South 4.
Okay, keep 60 knots, we'll keep climbing.
Okay.
You can pull 23 inches. Up, it's going down. So what we're going to do is we're going to climb up and we're going to do some, we'll stay east of the road for the time being. And just do orbits at the moment. And yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to climb up and we're going to practice some entries, and then you can kind of just see, we'll do some turns and things, see how the aircraft responds, how it's going to perform. Okay? Kind of keep orbiting that spot.
Okay.
Keep the power pulled in. Just come back up, that's good.
There we go, now we're climbing.
Yeah. Still got headwind, so yeah, headwind's kind of somewhere in this direction. Cool, we'll turn back downwind, we'll kind of make a squarish pattern, and then we can do our downwind checks, get the carb heat up and everything, and then we'll, when you're ready, we can enter an auto.
Okay.
We're on so to start with, we're going to be entering it when we're heading upwind,
Okay.
and then we'll kind of work into doing some, you can start making some turns and stuff, and then we'll work into entering on the downwind as well. Cool, we can stop the climb now.
Okay, stop and climb.
Downwind checks.
Okay, lights off, tax match, carb heat coming up. Wind is still coming direction from before, Diamond Head, I guess I'll say.
Yep, cool.
Spot is clear.
So we've got suitable forced landing areas if required.
A lot of them, yeah.
It's never a bad thing. Cool. Obviously, I don't want to cross the power lines.
Okay.
If we do have an engine failure, we don't want to be coming back through the power lines. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can enter an auto.
Okay. A little bit slow, hold on.
Eyes outside during the entry. A little bit of left pedal.
Okay.
Okay. Let's enter.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, down right, closed, bump.
Okay, cool. Bump a little bit more.
Okay, bump a little bit more.
Now lower the bump.
Lower the bump.
Okay, come aft.
Aft. Lower the bump.
Okay, and let's go around.
Okay, going around, bringing in power.
Okay, raise the power now. Okay, left pedal as you do that. Okay, keep raising the power, so we're only at 14 inches at the moment.
Raising power. More left pedal. Raising power.
Blue 74, free change blue, good day.
See ya.
Okay, we're at 23.
Cool. Cool, a little bit of left pedal, let's climb up and we'll do the same thing again.
Okay.
Cool, so we had a bit of an attitude drop and we had a big spike in the rotor RPM. I think we might have caught a bit of a gust as well, but I don't know if it'll be interesting for you to look back on the video, you'll see that as I push forward, that's what really stops our rotor RPM spiking.
Right, right.
We got pretty close to an overspeed there, we got pretty much to the 110, but that forward cyclic stopped it from climbing anymore. that obviously then puts us into a higher speed. So we just need to be aware that kind of as we come back, we're going to need to bump if the RPMs come back down to where we want it to be as we come aft. We want to do that relatively gently because the RPM is going to start spiking up, and we can anticipate that and raise the collective. Towards the end, we just had a little bit too much collective pulled in.
Okay.
Let's keep the 23 inches forward on 22.9. The next one, we'll extend a little bit further past the road, and we'll give ourselves a little bit of a longer final.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of start doing some S-turns and seeing how that affects how far we're going to go.
Okay.
Cool. Gonna start turning back downwind, do our downwind checks.
I'm gonna stop climbing. Okay, lights off, tax match. Engine still in the green, got fuel. I don't see any other traffic around.
Okay. Our peak can come up.
Car Pete coming up.
Quick cross check. Definitely looks as though we've still got tailwind here, so the wind's not shifted in any significant way. Cool.
So I'm gonna go just a little bit past the road this time.
Yeah, maybe kind of to that gully.
Okay. Alright.
Just a touch of left pedal. And whenever you're ready, you can enter the auto and we'll practice doing some S-turn.
Okay. So entering the auto, let me bump up 5 knots real quick. Left pedal. Okay, 3, 2, 1, down, right, closed, bump.
Okay, so attitude's dropped a lot. Bump, bump.
Bump in.
Lower the bump now.
Okay, lower and bump.
And come aft.
Aft.
Okay, attitude's now good. Lower the bump a little bit.
Lower and bump.
Bump up now.
Bump up.
Okay, let's go around.
Okay, go around. Other way.
So,
pulling up collective.
cool, left pedal. Cool, so in that one, we dropped the nose quite a lot on the entry, which then kind of, that really destabilized the auto. Let's pull 23, car Pete's full down. So, because we dropped the nose, we had this high RPM, high airspeed.
Okay.
As we came back, we needed to be gentle doing that. We needed to bump up in order to get to prevent overspeed. Whoa, that's a nice little updraft. So then we're now fighting to get the airspeed back under control without losing control of the rotor RPM. We bumped up, then that actually turned out to be a little bit too much of a bump. It was what was necessary, but we needed to because of the aft cyclic movement. But then we needed to lower it again because now we start losing that flare effect. So what I want to do, let's keep 23 inches. We'll keep pulling that power in. So what I want you to do this time is just really concentrate on keeping the attitude level. Keep your eyes outside.
Okay.
Keep that attitude during the entry. You probably need to bump up a little bit more because so the previous couple of entries we've dropped the nose and the rotor RPM has stayed where it should be, which indicates that if we keep the attitude, then it would be a little bit on the high side. Okay, so just bump up a little bit more.
Okay.
Keep your eyes outside and maintain that 60 knot attitude.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not too worried if we're exactly at 60 knots on the entry.
Okay.
But I want the 60 knot attitude.
Okay, okay.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Cool. Let's do our downwind checks.
Okay, lights off, tax match. Engines in the green, carb heat coming on. A little bit slow there.
Okay.
Wheeler Tower, this is Shadow 70, ready to pressurize in 15 minutes.
Shadow 70, roger, report 5 minutes prior to pressurization, and do you have a squawk code?
Roger, we'll report 5 minutes prior to pressurization, and we do have a squawk code.
I wonder what that is. What's pressurizing? It sounds like a rocket.
Yeah, right. 1242.
That is a good copy. We are currently squawking at 1242.
Shadow 70, roger.
Okay. When you're ready, eyes outside, keep that attitude.
Yeah, eyes are outside. I'm going to try to keep this attitude. I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1. Down, right, closed, bump. Maybe that was a little too fast.
You could have slowed down the entry a touch, but this is really nice now.
Okay.
That's just low, you're losing a little bit of RPM. Okay, now try making a couple of turns. Gentle left.
At 1,500 for a southbound transition to the interchange.
And now right turn. Lower the bump, just a touch.
Mauna 27, Wheeler Tower, southbound transition approval, altimeter 3004.
Okay, let's go around.
Southbound transition approved, airport clear south, and we're climbing up to 2,000 feet, Mauna 27.
Left pedal.
27, roger.
Cool. So, much better entry.
Okay.
We didn't drop the nose. Bump was perfect. It was just where it needed to be. That was, and it just kept everything much more stable.
Okay.
Did it feel like it was more controlled?
It did. It felt a little fast, but it felt more controlled.
You could slow down the entry a little bit. So just take a little bit longer, lowering the collective. But let's make our turn to the left here.
Okay.
Just keep ourselves. Sure, people will complain if we overfly the Gulf, of course, too low.
Nah, no way.
Clear to the left. Cool, keep the 22.9, we'll keep climbing.
Showing the active at hotel. Request momentary delay on the active for hover decel check. Army 20553, Wheeler Tower, runway 6, line up and wait, advise and ready. Runway 6, full advise, 453.
Cool. Yeah, so next time we'll kind of try and make these turns a little bit steeper.
Okay.
One thing we can anticipate is that as we make the turns, the rate of descent is going to increase. Because the rate of descent increases, the flow up through the disc increases, which is going to push the rotor RPM up unless we bump the collective, okay? So we can anticipate that we may need to bump the collective as we are in the turns, and then as we come out of the turns, we'll probably need to bump down again.
Okay.
Wheeler Tower, this is Shadow 70, 5 minutes prior to pressurization.
Shadow 70, report, we're ready for pressurization.
Roger, we'll report.
Yeah, that's a weird. Never heard that before.
No. No, it just sounds like something you'd do with a rocket or
Yeah. Maybe it's a drone.
Could be. Cool, we can get our downwind checks done.
Okay, lights off, tax match, engines in the green. Carb heat coming
So
on.
extend a little bit further downwind and then we'll make the turn.
Go ahead and go a little bit further.
Helicopter 20553. I'll be active, beam power, ready for takeoff, go to the north.
How's about here?
Mauna 27 Mega transition
good.
into field traffic departing runway 6. We'll be doing a right turn now over tower 4 though at 2000. Alright, we're going to the east. I got the black target site. We'll maintain separation. Mauna 27.
Okay, you're dropping your nose just a little bit.
Hold for spacing and report traffic inside. 553 holding for spacing.
Another helicopter coming down at the moment. There's R66, I think. Okay, whenever you are ready, we can enter an auto.
Okay. Eyes outside. And in 3, 2, 1. Down. Right. Close.
A little bit more bump.
And I'm
More bump.
3, runway 6, wind 100
Cool.
at 8, clear for
Now
takeoff.
lower it just a touch.
Lower the bump.
Okay.
Hey, Wheeler
Now,
Tower, good morning.
just attitude's just a little bit low. Let's make some turns.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the right.
2700, like to transition overhead to the north, that's right.
Okay, come aft just very gently. Okay, and come back to the left.
Okay, going to the left.
And 691 Yankee Whiskey, Wheeler Tower,
Okay,
traffic.
and let's go around.
Okay, going around.
Southeast of the field, southbound is a helicopter at 1,900 currently. Additional traffic departing runway 6 is H60.
Cool, you see we're kind of at 2,000 feet per minute rate to descent there. It really, it does increase our rate to descent.
When you turn, yeah.
All traffic has a helicopter inside, I'll stay 2,700 above and call you clear to the north.
Got one traffic there.
I got him.
Looks like he's almost in a hover.
Yeah, it looks like a Black Hawk or something.
About 4 miles southeast of the field. Northbound is a helicopter at 2,700 currently. Diamond Star, correction. I got that fixed wing inside. We'll maintain visual. We're descending to 1,000 feet now, Mauna 27. Mauna 27, roger. Pre-change to Puka there.
I'm going to do
Another one over there.
a left turn.
And 1 Yankee Whiskey, southbound traffic has you inside. Yankee Whiskey, copy. Likewise.
Shadow 70 is ready to pressurize at this time.
And Shadow 70, pressurization approved, advise and ready for departure.
All right, lights out, tax match.
Roger, that's a good
Engines at
copy.
the green. Carb heat coming on.
And
Cool.
RB 553
One thing just to watch out for, so it felt as though like, the start of the entry was slow, but then it felt like you accelerated down with the collective.
Okay.
Okay? I don't know if you, I'm not certain you did, but that's kind of what it felt like.
Okay.
Traffic is inside for 553.
Try to make it more of a constant rate.
Yeah.
Roger, maintain visual. And 1 Yankee Whiskey, do you have the H60 currently half a mile north of the field inside? Roger, traffic inside. I'm headed Hollywood and then over to Dillingham. And 1 Yankee Whiskey, roger.
Okay, everything's looking good, clear below. Okay, when you're ready, you can enter the auto.
Okay. Eyes outside. Entering auto in 3, 2, 1. Right.
Traffic is still behind me. I can't see him, but I'll stay a little higher.
Okay, so nose is dropped, come aft, bump up, bump.
Bump up.
1 Yankee Whiskey. 1 Yankee
Lower, just
Whiskey,
a touch.
roger.
come back a little bit.
Thanks, have the guys.
Okay, let's start making some more turns.
Okay, turn to the right.
A little bit more aggressive this time.
Okay, more aggressive.
Thank you, sir.
A bit steeper, nose is dropping. Now let's come back to the left.
Okay, to the left.
Bump,
Wheeler Tower,
bump,
Helicopter 0553, reporting shoal for the north.
and lower just a touch.
Recharge for good day.
553, thanks.
Okay. Let's go around.
Okay, going around.
Cool. I have all controls.
You have all
I have all
controls.
controls. I'm going to demonstrate a 360 now, kind of show you what you can do with these things if you're done.
Transition for Dole. Request.
And Blue 67 Willow Tower, remain clear of the Class Delta for UAS operations. You can make your transition at or above 3,400, altimeter 3004.
3004 and Blue 67 will maintain at or above 3,400. Currently 3,700.
Blue 64, correction, Blue 67, roger.
So that must be the UAS.
Right. And the way they built these bunkers is amazing.
Yeah.
I've never actually looked at them from this low before.
What are they for, do you know?
Well, they used to be for the military. Now they just rent them out as storage units.
Okay. I think I might have read something about, there's one of those that used it as a storage bunker for like confiscated fireworks and stuff like that. And
it blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that one down there?
I think so.
Oh, wow. Cool. Warning, caution lights are out, tax match, gauge is green, amps are fuel good, car P can come up.
Car beats up.
Okay, I'm gonna enter an auto. Yeah, I'm gonna come around, I can come into the wind first. A little bit further.
Clear on the right.
Okay, we're clear left. I'll come round. Okay, so I've got my eyes outside, I'm getting ready to enter my auto, everything's looking good. I've got my 60 knot attitude. I'm going to enter in 3, 2, 1. Down, right, close and bump. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to start a turn. I'm going to bump because I'm going to anticipate this RPM rising. I'm going to keep my attitude. And then I can come back to the right. Okay. Lowering the bump a little bit. Bit of right pedal.
Wheeler Tower, this is Shadow 70.
You can make some pretty aggressive turns,
Clear to launch.
which will give you a good rate of descent.
Yeah, we're pegged.
And then you can kind of level it out. Now I'm going to go around, so I'm going to roll on.
For UAS operations. Shadow 70, well, correction, wind 080 at 9er, clear for takeoff, report established in a restricted area.
Yeah, you can take all controls.
Okay. I have all controls.
You have all controls.
Shadow 70, how copy last?
Roger, that's a negative. Say again, last.
Shadow 70, wind 080 at 9er, clear for takeoff, report established in a restricted area.
Roger, clear for takeoff. We'll notify when established at...
Okay, we'll do one more round of autos, and then we'll go and do some approaches into the south practice area. Okay?
Okay.
Wheeler Tower, Blue 67 says Dole outbound.
Blue 67, free change, good day.
Good day, sir. Blue 67.
8 Whiskey Bravo, say altitude.
8 Whiskey Bravo, 1,300.
And 8 Whiskey Bravo, traffic just about a half mile south, correction,
I have them in sight.
Westbound at 1,500, type unknown.com.
And the helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo has that traffic in sight.
8 Whiskey Bravo, roger, maintain visual.
We'll maintain visual, 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, so what I'd like to do is come around to the right a little bit.
1,500, inbound South Access area for maneuvers.
Okay, come around to the right.
Just because then we'll kind of do a
Golf with a tower.
Clearing turn.
Traffic in the south practice area is
We're
south
gonna
of the
come
power
around.
lines, west of Quinier Road,
Let's go to the left.
1,700 currently.
Roger, so we got that traffic in sight. Looks like he's heading to flight loft 2526 golf for me and maintain visual.
Okay, because we'll come back round, so just keep coming around back to the left.
Roger. Altimeter 3004 for port departure.
3004 and we'll report departure 36 golf. Thank you.
November 8 Whiskey Bravo, traffic entering the south practice area from H1, H2, westbound currently is a Cessna at 1,400.
Okay, I think I have that traffic in sight.
And helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo has that traffic in sight. We'll maintain visual.
8 Whiskey Bravo, roger. And 36 Golf, previous traffic at your site.
Roger, sir.
Okay, I've lost them again now. Let's come to the left.
Okay, coming to the left.
I've lost them now. Okay. Let's enter.
The tower monitoring 9 area, 2 miles north of Dole for southeast position.
Okay, let's enter an auto.
Okay. Eyes outside, car beats up, lights out, tax match. Entering in 3, 2, 1. Down, right.
Monitor 9 is doing the transition out of Delta airspace, monitor 9.
Good bump.
Bump more.
Okay, make some turns.
Okay, making turns.
Watch your attitudes. The attitude's dropping. Bump up a little bit.
Bumping up. And you have the traffic just off to your east. Currently I'm 1,600 in sight. Helicopter.
Negative this. I had the Cessna in sight, but negative on the helicopter C6 golf. Looking for traffic.
Okay, there's the Cessna. Okay, let's go around.
Okay.
Cool. I'll raise the power. Okay, I have all controls.
You have all controls.
You see him?
I saw the shadow, I didn't see him.
He's up, he's above us.
Yeah.
By the cloud there. You see it? Just left of our nose now, 11 o'clock.
Oh, I got him, yeah. The fixed wing.
Yeah. Duck wing, yeah. Cool, okay, so I'm just going to do a couple of approaches. Keep that going and then we'll head back. We'll keep it a short flight.
Sounds good.
Cool. So, we're going to make our approaches. Let's just have a look. Ground speed. So yeah, we've still got tailwind here. Airspeed back up. We'll keep maybe 1,100 feet.
Yeah, he's turning right over us.
Remain clear.
Remaining clear, monitor 9.
Looks like left turn right now, gonna follow the road, this guy.
Okay, so I'm going to start descending. Where are we going to make our approaches? I think we'll make our approaches. Right, front left is clear. So this isn't exactly how I want you to fly the approach, but I'm just coming in to have a look
Okay.
at the spot that I want to use.
Understood.
A little bit fast, a little bit high. Slow it down, car peak can go down.
Car beat going down.
Okay, making a steep approach. You see the spot where I'm going to?
This first one right here or the second one?
Second one, just the other side, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to be putting myself as far forward in this spot as possible because I can see what's going on with my main rotor blades at the front. I can't see what's going on with my tail unless I stick my head out the back. Which I will do, but which is going to be a little bit tricky for you to do and keep flying, I think.
Roger, report 15 minutes prior to re-entry and contact lightning radio.
Okay.
And Mauna Loa, you can transition at your own discretion, class Delta now.
Class Delta now open on my own discretion, altitude managing.
Okay.
Hey, Whiskey Bravo, say altitude.
Hey, Whiskey Bravo is on the ground at 500 altitude. They might not be able to hear us.
Yeah, they might not be able to.
Okay, cool. So, just going to come back a little bit. This is where we're going to make our approaches to.
Okay.
Going to kind of do a little bit of a max performance here. It's not going to be a true max performance. Okay. So, car peak can go down.
Car beat down.
Okay. Pull. See. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself a little bit more space. Back up.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. Right down. And pull to my max. Get myself in trim. Start moving out in this direction. A little bit of left pedal. Just maintaining my maximum. And you see, so you don't, I mean, a max performance takeoff is not always about getting lots of
airspeed or...
Yeah, it's not, but it's not necessarily about getting to a crazy altitude, it's just getting clear of an obstacle.
Right.
Yeah, you can take all controls.
Okay. I have all controls.
You have all controls.
And Mauna Loa traffic in the Sunrise area south of the power line, East Cunha Road, is a Cessna at 2,700.
Looking for the traffic, Mauna Loa.
I guess that Cessna's working right above us.
36 Golf traffic entering the south practice area, currently 4 miles southeast of field, is a helicopter at 2,600.
Roger, so we're looking for the traffic 36 Golf, currently just over Billy Line at 2,800. We're going to climb.
36 Golf, roger.
Hotel, Mauna Loa, clear to the southeast.
Mauna Loa, pre-change approved, good day.
Change approved, have a good day, Mauna Loa.
Cool. So, I just want you to make a steep approach into that spot.
Steep approach, okay,
Yeah.
Got it. And we are a beam. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where that spot is right now.
Just there, so we're quite close into it. Extend downward, give yourself some space.
Okay, I got it now.
And 36 Golf, previous southbound helicopters departing to the south.
Roger, I appreciate it.
Okay, let's start climbing.
Lights out, tax match, engines in the green. Car beat coming off.
Shuttle 67 is 15.
Starting a descent.
Shuttle 67,
Let's
report
extend a little bit further downwind because you want to lose a bit more altitude. We're about 1,000 feet above AGL at the moment. AGL.
Okay, so 500 feet is the 0.
Yeah. I'm just going to make a call to the tower.
Okay, go for it.
We're the tower. Helicopter Whiskey Bravo is operating between 1,500 and the surface. Not sure if we're going to maintain radio contact.
Hey, Whiskey Bravo, roger.
I see the shadow.
Yeah, he's right above us. Right there, I got him.
And we
Up to the right.
36 off. Right over Cunha Road. It's going to be heading to the interchange.
A little bit of right pedal. So let's start slowing it down. We're a little bit on the high side here. That's okay.
Change cruise, 536 off. See you later.
Okay, our next approach, we're going to go to that spot down there. You see? Keep coming into this one.
Okay.
For the next one, that's where we're going to go. So keep it really slow now because we're getting pretty steep.
Okay.
Okay, raise the power. We're getting shallower here. You need to keep it really slow and steady. Carb heat can go down.
Carb heat going down.
Okay, now keep a slow rate of descent. Keep it coming in nice and slow. Just creeping towards the spot.
Okay. Man, is there even any wind?
Not much.
Wheeler Tower, Cessna 3927, over the interchange at 1,500, inbound for maneuver work in the South Texas area.
Cessna 3929, traffic about a mile west of your position at 2,200, not on frequency, outbound for the H1H2 interchange is a helicopter. Additional traffic in South area, operating south of power line, D60 road, low level at 600 feet is a Cessna 600 feet.
Roger, but we'll be on the lookout, 3927.
I don't think it's a Cessna at 600 feet. I think that's us. Cool.
Cessna 3929, traffic is a helicopter south of power line, east Canea road. And also number 3004, report target.
Roger, we'll be on the lookout and report departure 3927.
Cool, let's back up.
Okay, backing up just a little bit. A little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay.
Cool, so how do you want to get out of here? It's going to be a max performance.
I'm probably going to try to shoot between those two bushes just like you did.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
cool. So, what I would suggest is I don't know how clear it was. What I did, I don't want to set down because the grass is kind of a little bit on the dry side.
Right.
So I don't want to actually touch down. What I want to do is I want to lower the power, let it come down, and then pull the power back up to my 1 inch below max power, and then I'm going to get max power in pretty quickly. Because that just gives you a little bit of a bounce and kind of like, okay, cool, now we've got some lift.
Okay.
So just bring it down until the skids are almost on the ground, and then pull back to your power.
So right here, and then up, and then out.
Okay, yeah, and then that's it. So just a little bit of right pedal. That's it. Okay, left pedal now. Push. Airspeed. Cool. So they're kind of an interesting little spot, that one.
Yeah, it is a little small.
Yeah, we're just kind of a little bit limited on power at the moment as well with this thing. I can't see any power lines on this set of
No, it looks like they're down, but
I would still rather kind of keep.
Right, and cross over.
Right, there are wires on between
on those ones, yeah. But yeah, this one looks down.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to know what they were there for, to be honest. But anyway, let's go around. We'll make a normal approach into that other spot, and then it's probably about time to start heading back, to be honest.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, we're going to start making our
left turn.
Yeah. So I haven't seen that Cessna which is coming in yet.
No, it's right in front of us, about 10.
Oh, I have them, yeah.
Yeah.
Another set of power lines runs down here. I don't know if
and those are live, yeah, it looks like. Well, this all used to be sugar cane.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. Just like Maui.
Yeah. Interesting.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, Wheeler Tower.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, Wheeler Tower, go ahead.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, you have the Cessna traffic off to your front in sight at 2,600.
And Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, we do have that traffic in sight.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, roger, maintain visual.
And Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo will maintain visual.
Cessna 927 traffic in South Texas area has you in sight.
Okay, right pedal.
Right pedal.
Cool, let's do our downwind checks. So remember we're going to that other spot, the larger one, the other side, yeah, just down there.
Okay.
Just to the left of the red patch.
Just to the left, got it. Okay, lights off, tax match, engines in the green, carb heat is coming on. That other traffic is flying away from us at current.
Yep. Cool, so let's start descending. We'll kind of extend a little bit. So we're a little bit higher than our normal pattern altitude over at Calais Lower.
Yep.
Which is fine. Particularly when we're off airport. Like, it just gives us a little bit more time to react. But we just need to anticipate then we need a little bit longer to
bleed off the airspeed, yeah. Or the altitude.
Yeah, exactly.
When I go ahead and start my turn.
Okay. A little bit gusty.
Little downdraft right there.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's still looking good. I got that traffic in sight, no factor.
Okay, cool. I was just looking for them, I was looking in the wrong place. Cool. When crossing power lines, particularly at low level, cross over one of the poles.
So I'm going to go for this post right where that car passed.
A little bit of right pedal.
Okay, right pedal.
For the moment. Okay, what's your rate of descent?
About 500 feet. I'm going to slow down a little bit.
Raise the power a little bit as well.
Raising the power.
Okay, not too much. Okay, now we can make a. So we're going to. Sorry, just this.
Oh, that one. Okay, I was going for this other one.
Okay, yeah, let's go there.
Okay, sorry.
That's it. No, that's okay. Oh, I should have been a bit clearer. Cool, let's just come a little bit to the right. We might just end up making this a go around.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of debris in there. It's probably all okay, but. Yeah, okay, and let's push forwards and we'll get on the
go around, alright. Somebody had a party. Strip some kind of vehicle.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hawaii.
Cool, you happy to head back now?
Yeah, I had a lot today, that was good.
Yeah. Cool, okay. Then we'll come just a little bit off to the left.
Gain some altitude a little.
Yeah, and then we'll contact Wheeler, let them know that we're going back to
Honolulu.
Honolulu, yeah.
Okay. Oh, we gotta listen to ATIS too.
Yeah.
From Honolulu.
Oops, sorry.
Channel 1, there you go. Cool. Cool, we can start turning, we can make our call to Wheeler and let them know we're leaving.
Okay. Wheeler Tower, this is helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, 1,100 feet, south practice area. We're going to be leaving for Honolulu.
8 Whiskey Bravo, appreciate you, good day.
Frequency change approved, thanks for your help, good day.
Global exit at taxiway Yankee. Taxiway Echo between taxiway Alpha
we'll just head towards those soccer pitches.
Bravo closes taxiway Hotel between runway 8 left and taxiway Alpha closes taxiway Kilo between runway 4 right and taxiway Alpha closes. Taxiway Romeo Alpha closes between taxiway Romeo Hotel and departure and runway 8 right. Gate Golf 3 closes. Land IE TACCAN out of service. South Kauai Rio are out of service. Use caution personnel and equipment working adjacent to all runways and taxiways. Caution multiple cranes vicinity of inter-island ramp and departure and runway 4 right. Honolulu approach wind 8.3 out of service, use wind 20.9. Honolulu departure wind 24.8 out of service, use wind 35.4.
That's a lot of bunkers down there.
A lot of what?
Bunkers.
Oh yeah, it is. It's crazy, huh?
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Romeo. Honolulu International Airport AI Fifth Information Romeo 2053 Zulu. Wind 070 at 9er. Gusts wind 4. Visibility wind 0. Few clouds at 2,500. 4,400 scattered. Temperature 3 wind. Dew point wind 8. Altimeter 3002. Remarks. AO2 sea level pressure wind 6.
Just get the landing departing up.
02. Landing and departing runways 4 and 8.
Not that there was any real doubts about that, but yeah, cool.
Okay, what was the,
Romeo.
Romeo, okay. 1. Okay, so we're over the sugar mill, 1,400.
Yeah, we'll descend down to 1,000.
Okay, going down to 1,000.
A little bit of right pedal.
Right pedal.
Okay, whenever you're ready, I'll punch the code in.
Okay. And Romeo.
Yep.
HCF approach, helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo, 1,000 feet over the sugar mill with information Romeo, request a north 6 arrival.
Say Whiskey Bravo, HCF approach, squawk 1624, ident.
Squawking 1624 and ident, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, and left pedal as you pull that power in, that's good.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, radar, contact sugar mill, clear 10 Bravo airspace, north 6 arrival, ready inbound, contact tower 118.1.
Okay, cleared into Bravo, north 6 arrival, and we'll contact tower, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
It's an interesting place to be, to teach people to fly for the first time, the radio work out here.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's not crazy difficult once you're used to it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing it multiple times a day, and
Right, you're used to it though. And
yeah, and I don't really have to think that much about flying the aircraft these days.
you already know what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't think about it, but it's just a little bit more subconscious.
Right.
Cool.
And yeah, I mean, it still is a little bit. I have to think about it still.
Yeah, and it's just.
Even though with a fixed wing, I already know what I'm doing. I could come in and land myself, but with the helicopter, it is a little bit different.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, if you want to switch over to tower, we'll
let them know we're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, 1,000 feet, Ford Island.
Yeah, no more than 1,000. We don't have to tell them the altitude, we can just say ready for inbound.
Okay. Honolulu Tower, helicopter 9048, Whiskey Bravo, 1,000 feet, Ford Island, ready for inbound.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, on fire, proceed to the prison and hold.
We'll proceed to the prison and hold, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Cool. Do you remember what they're probably setting us up for if we go to the prison?
Gonna go to the tower next and then cross the 4s west of Foxtrot.
Holy Tower, District 7.
Normally they will say south of Foxtrot.
Or south of Foxtrot.
I know they said west last time, that confused me.
I'm at the intersection of 4 left and 8 left on taxiway Kilo, requesting to drive on the 4 left wheel, short of 4 right at all times.
District 7 proceeds, request to remain clear of all active runways and give way to all taxiing aircraft.
District 7 will give way to all aircraft and remain clear of all active runways, District 7.
So 25 Altair, can you step forward at Delta? Last gate 95, turn left to the end, cross runway 4 left and then contact ground.
Left at the end, cross 4 left over to ground, last gate 95.
Hold 514 Altair, cross runway 8 left into Delta, hold short of runway 4 left.
8 left into Delta, hold the short of 4 left, 514.
Tower Southwest 6548, 7 mile visual 4 right. Southwest 6548, Altair, traffic will hold in position, wind 1008, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear land 4 right, Southwest 6548.
Road 25 Altair, runway 4 right at Foxtrot, line up and wait traffic on the 5 mile final.
Okay.
Traffic clearing downfield.
25 line up, way 4 right, Foxtrot.
25, wind 0908, runway 4 to Foxtrot, clear for takeoff.
We'll take off on Foxtrot 25.
Cool. If we have to hold at the prison, what are we going to do? How are we going to do that?
I'm going to do right hand turns.
Yeah, just orbit.
Just orbits, yeah.
Traffic on final, I think that's 4 right, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be 4 right, not 8 right.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, and where on the south ramp are you parked?
We're by air service, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, Roger, cross runway left towards the tower, hold traffic 2 miles on the runway right, southwest, Boeing 737.
Okay, cross 8 left to the tower, and we'll be looking for that traffic, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. 737, huh? Oh, I got him. Southwest.
Yeah. You can report that in sight.
Okay. And Honolulu Tower, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo has that 737 in sight.
Apollo 514, cross runway 4 left, hold short of
Okay,
runway
let's start descending a little bit.
Okay.
Downwind checks out the way.
Lights out, tax match.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, maintain with separation Boeing 737, caution wake turbulence, fast line them, cross course south, Foxtrot, landing south ramp at your own risk, wind 090 at 7.
Do you get that? Maintain visual separation, caution wake turbulence will pass behind the 737, south of Foxtrot, cross forward south of Foxtrot, south ramp home risk, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Sorry, I didn't hear him call us.
25, traffic departing runway 8 right, following 17,
let's start descending now.
Caution wake turbulence, contact departure.
25 departure. Tower, good morning, Delta 1887, the visual for 4 right.
You know, it's like with a place like this, they don't want you to wait too long to read back.
Wind 0908, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Alright, 4 right, clear to land, we copy.
Yeah, they would have made us hold here forever.
14, runway 4 right to Delta, line up and wait, traffic clearing downfield, traffic on the 7 mile final, on 757.
4 right to Delta, line up and wait, 514.
Southwest 6548, turn left at the end, cross runway 4 left, then contact ground.
Left at the end, cross 4 left, over to ground.
Just a little bit.
6548.
Okay.
And Honolulu Tower, District 7 is cleared of both runways 4 left, 8 left on taxiway Kilo at this time.
District 7.
Okay, a little bit high.
Okay.
It's okay, we've got the airspeed at the moment, we can descend. Just going to make a normal approach to taxiway Charlie, just left of the pad, the concrete pad.
Okay. Left of the pad.
Yeah, now start to raise the power, so we're descending quite quickly. Start slowing it down as well, which will also help speed up our rate of descent. Car peak can go down now.
Car peak coming down.
Okay.
Apollo 514, traffic departing runway 8 right, Boeing 772 with verge off right side, wind 07010, runway 4 right at Delta.
Just 4 right at Delta. Now, so we want to come in over here, so let's keep raising the power a little bit.
Okay, bring the power.
Delta 1887, we're showing the ILS for runway 4 right in alarm. Are you receiving?
We are receiving at Delta 1887.
Okay. Raise the power a little bit. You can keep a little bit more speed at this point.
Okay.
Raise the power.
Raising power, raising power.
Yeah, so you can just anticipate as you slow down there, you're going to need a bit more power.
And left pedal. Whoop, too much power.
You ever watch Top Gear?
A little bit, yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson screaming power. Cool. Let's just hover taxi. Then
Wind 050 at 10.
Yeah, we're actually pretty efficient right here.
Yeah. And then we can anticipate LTE as we turn, because we're going to be turning to the left crosswind. Right pedal.
Sorry. Got a little brain fart there.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason when I saw the nose go left, I thought left.
Hello, 514, contact departure.
Departure, Paul.
Try and just make your cyclic compass a little bit smaller.
Okay.
Tower, good morning, line 69 with you, 4 right.
Line 69, Honolulu Tower, traffic will hold in position 105010, gust 16, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land, line 69, thank you.
One two eight Alpha Romeo, Honolulu Tower, runway 4 to Foxtrot, line of way traffic on a 5 mile final, Airbus 320, traffic clear downfield.
Okay, tail's clear. Go ahead and turn.
All right, Foxtrot, 8 up on.
Delta 1887, no delays to the end, please turn left the end, cross, 4 left and then contact ground, traffic waiting for.
Alright, left turn at the end, Charlie, and we'll cross 4 left, Delta 1887.
Okay, I'm just going to take control for a second. I have all controls.
You have
just relax yourself a little bit.
Okay.
Line 181, Honolulu Tower, traffic always position, runway 4810.
You have all controls.
I have all controls.
Set us down.
Clear line 8 left turn.
Just keep us coming down.
Okay.
I have all controls.
You have them all.
I have them all.
Were we on the,
Yeah. Yeah, we just ended up with the skid on it. Okay, I'll put us down here.
Okay.
Seminole 8 off Romeo, wind 0010, gust. Runway 4 to Foxtrot, 56.
On the go. Rolling down on 8.
I don't particularly like those oil pans, I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
You have all controls.
I have all controls.
You have them all.
Checklist. Okay, collective down, 70, 75. There we go. Okay, friction's gonna come on here. This friction's coming on as well.
Okay.
Line 246, Honolulu Tower, company bonus, sub 17, 4 mile right base. Approximately left Romeo Bravo, Ben Mauna.
Radio is going off. Put this on standby off, actually.
Okay, and we can push the carb heat down, nav lights and landing lights can go off at this point as well. We rolled down on the 9, I think.
9, okay. So 1 more minute.
Yep. Cool. So, how did you find the autos? Did you? It's a little bit different when you kind of got a little bit more altitude and a little bit more time to spend in them.
I liked it. I like doing it at the South Practice area better than at Kalaeloa, honestly.
Okay, interesting.
Just because, I mean, every time that we were doing it, it was real busy, so we couldn't really take our time and like do those turns or kind of feel it out.
I mean, if we're going to a flare, it's good to have the runway there. But yeah, it does.
Great
clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like having a bit of time to do them and kind of just to feel out. Okay, how is this aircraft responding? What's it doing? Yeah, I quite like doing them over there, but taking to the ground, well, it's kind of a little bit dicey over there.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, we weren't taking it to the ground, but just being able to feel the in-air part, I really like that.
Cool. Well, we can definitely do more of that. Yeah, it's kind of we'll go over exactly how we do off-airport landings.
Yeah, I'm interested to know how is that allowed to that South Practice area? Like public property, just do it because? Or?
I don't know the details, but I know on the Big Island we're not allowed to touch down.
Right, because
if we're 1 foot skid height, we haven't touched down.
That's true. Because it's a big deal for the skydivers too, like where we're supposed to land and where we can't land.
Okay.
Like the state won't let us land on the beach, so what we do is we put our feet in the water and then glide onto the beach. Is how we kind of got away with it.
Interesting.